On our way to the village again. Tyson's going to cry all the way. He doesn't really, he likes the car, he just doesn't sit quietly. My lift, my bag, Tyson, ready to go. So in the hedgerows again, on the way to the village. There's loads of poppy bulbs and so I'm just heading back in. Just been spotting little baby chicks for the landowner, just so he can, because he wants to go, he needs to go and feed them. So he didn't know they were there. So, you know, anything to help. Just getting my frying pan back off of him, because I gave him a big portion of beef stew in it last week for his tea. Here we are, village. The grass roof's still slowly coming back for all those naysayers and that. I'm going to sprinkle some grass seed on there, you know. There's patches of it everywhere. So yeah. So I have my bed out. Under there I've just got my wool blanket and a little foam mat. Do me. Nothing too major. So I've got dry sacks for all my kit now. So I can break it down into individual things so that when winter comes, it's not going to get absolutely soaking like it does every single year. So yeah, this year I'm going to be on top, definitely. So I've got my power bag and my brew kit. And then I'll show you my first aid kit and all that too. I've got my first aid kit in there. That's just, it's still the original first aid kit. It's just in a dry sack so it doesn't get damaged too much. And then my fire kit. I've just been out collecting me some more firewood for tonight. A few logs, and Tyson's destroying that little tree I got. Just chews and spits. Tough log that. hard wood. Some few logs split. I did have my fingers taped together before, but I've undone them just because that cut, it's healed quite deep, so it's splitting easy when I use the axe. Needs a bit more time to heal, so I've just taped it. Keep it together. Fires a go. Just used a bit of that pine resin out of my fire kit. Starting to get a bit nippy. The sun will be going down soon. I'm ecstatic to get a ration meal on the go. Yeah, it's just literally worked all Sunday, so I haven't had a chance to go to the shops. So yeah, and the shut for. Just one of them things. I'll be more prepared next week. So in this little corner of the village, I've opened yet another clay hole. It's about 2 foot deep already, starting to get clay out of it. I've just spread the excess over the top because it's lower, so heighten everything up by just putting the topsoil on. Getting there. Got some clay pulled off the side of that protective thing. I'm gonna fix all this. I've got these waterproof gloves to do the clay work. Keep my hands clean. A lot of stones in this batch, eh? quite partial to a bit of clay work, eh? Well guys, I've been busy. It's getting dark. I've patched all that side of the wall to there. Still got all this to do. I've also put a massive load, because the other side was only about that thick, the grass. This one's like that. So I've put this post in to reinforce the overhang. I've also put another post in to reinforce the ridge pole. I've also put slats on the inside of the roof to reinforce the inside. They're 4x2s, so they're quite thick. And yeah, I've reinforced everything before I put it on. No creaks, no warping, no bending. And hopefully, because the grass is a lot thicker, it won't die like the other side did. And if that works well, then I'll just put the next lot of grass on top of that. Just use that as like a base layer, because you can see where it's living. And this bit's died. I think it's just too thin. Not enough debris underneath it and that. But yeah, or I might even just do an experiment and put grass seed on it and see if that grows on this side, saves us putting any more stuff on it. But yeah, I actually really like it, eh? Imagine that whole thing as a grass roof, it'd just be epic. That's me all tucked up now. We'll catch you all in like 5 hours or something. There's Tyson's buttock. Morning all. It's a good sleep. I was awake a little bit in the night because we had some heavy rain and it woke us up. But all nice and dry in here. Morning coffee. That's what it is, brain juice. Oh yeah, cappuccino. Got some wetness going on here. It's raining. Sky water. Oh. Get that nice moist grass. That's what we want. It's going to add all the extra weight onto it until it's running here, and then that's when the weight will be at its maximum, when it's not holding any more water. But I can't see it collapsing, like, definitely not. There's just too much in it. So now it's been raining for a while. I'm just kind of sitting here. I'm going to get my breakfast on the go in a minute. Bacon. Yeah, this is the bits I fixed and cleared last night. And that overhang's keeping the rain off the wall, which is good. Oh man, that rain's getting heavier. So yeah, I fixed all this last night and this. I'm going to start this today. Oh, getting wet. You've got the right idea. So as for the campfire cookery that I've kind of neglected for the past 2 months or something, with lockdown and the shops being the way they are, and now I'm back at work, I'm in a different restaurant now, not the one I was in before. And so yeah, I work Sundays, so my video will now be uploaded every Tuesday. So I'll be working Sunday, and then I'll come out Sunday after work every week again. But now I know what I'm working and everything, I can start planning and doing some decent cookery again. Watch this space. Oh, I love the clay work in this bit, like. Solid, absolutely solid. He does not like going out in the rain, eh? Just sit there and watch it. Just hide two big chunky. I've got 2 of these big logs. Well, I've got a big pile of them in there that are drying from last week, and I'll put 2 of them on. That'll burn for a few hours now. I also have an old man-made, I've got these old man-made fence panels here I want to get rid of. So other than just carry them back, I might just burn them after breakfast, because I don't want to be cooking on treated wood. Flavour my bacon. So I've just finished cooking my bacon. And I have an all-day breakfast ration meal here. I'm going to pop that on there too. So, all-day breakfast in a bag for breakfast. Well, second breakfast. I've had bacon. I'm still hungry though. So yeah, the barber's only just opened and I cannot get in for the hell of me. I've also just messaged Tim to tell him I'm at the village, and I think once he's done all his jobs around town, he's going to pop up later a bit and do a one-nighter. I don't know if he's bringing his lavoo or he's going to stay in the top bunk. So we'll see later. It is still pouring down. Has been for a good hour now. I can't really get out to the clay hole without getting drenched to the skin. So I'm just burning fence panels to get rid of them. They're working for the past half an hour. I've got another big chunk of the wall done. Getting there, just kneeling on this. Going nice and slowly. Tim has arrived.
Folks.
I'm still burning these slowly. So Tim's setting up his lavoo. Like next to the shelter there. I'm gonna stay in the cabin. Ooh, nice and warm in there. I do love the fact that them windows are good, eh? Such a difference. See all the posts I put in the roof to strengthen it. Loads of them, crisscrossed. Even at the ridge pole up on the back there, you see. Strengthen, just to support all the grass. That is not breaking. And the fact that we're just putting more and more clay into it just makes it absolutely brilliant. Some proper headway on this wall now. I've done all this. It's took about 2 loads. So we're just putting some snap lights around the place. Well, everywhere. I almost fell down the clay hole there, right? Careful. So I've got ration meals on for tea. I've got chicken sausage, beans in tomato, and lemon sponge and custard, all in the pot. Well guys, absolutely brilliant day. Glad I've got a lot of that wall done now. It's just the end bits to finish now, on the top and the bottom. That'll be done. And then, yeah, a little patch on the inside by the fire, and then that's pretty much all the clay work done. And Tim and me have been talking about making some sort of smoker, so we might give that a try. For a little task to do before winter comes. And we'll catch you all in the morning. I don't know. Slept like a baby, eh? Oh. Tim's already been in and he's got the fire on the go and the coffee on the go. Tyson woke him up. So that's me all packed up. Hasn't took very long. Big thanks for watching, and we'll catch you all again soon.